I was eating candy, but a piece fell into someone's wound. I reached into the patient's wound and started searching around. I felt it, but why had it turned into a bullet? I quickly put it back and pressed it down a little. Then I pulled the wound open and kept looking for my candy. But when I found it, it was covered in blood. No big deal, I'll just wash it off and eat it. I finally got to eat the candy. Suddenly, the doctors walked in and started the surgery. The patient's heart rate was dropping, but the doctors couldn't find the bullet, so I pushed the doctors aside and reached into the patient's wound. The doctor's eyes widened, because I found the bullet, and the patient's heart rate stabilized. The doctors all applauded me, but I turned and ran, because I'm not a doctor. But a man stopped me, begging me to save his unconscious daughter. I could only pretend to be busy. Once everyone had left the ward, I panicked. I tried calling out to the girl, making funny faces to scare her. Nothing worked. I even used the defibrillator, but the girl still didn't respond. It turned out I hadn't plugged it in. I quickly plugged in the defibrillator and gave it a try. I slammed it hard against the girl's chest. Immediately, she miraculously woke up. To thank me, the girl's father invited me to visit an art museum. I walked up to a famous painting. I quickly pulled out a handkerchief to wipe the painting, but a large stain appeared on the painting. Only then did I realize my handkerchief was soaked in ink. I was stunned. Even if I sold myself, I couldn't afford to pay for this. I took down the painting and tried wiping it with my shirt, but the painting fell out of its frame onto the floor, and I even stomped on it a few times. So I covered the painting with a white cloth to disguise it as a table, and carried it to the tool shed. I found a bottle of ink remover. I dabbed the remover onto the painting. Thank goodness, the stain finally vanished. I'm such a genius. But as soon as I turned around, I saw a horrifying sight. Oh my God, am I going to survive this? I wanted to stop it, but I never expected the paint to come off so easily. After my attempts to fix it, the masterpiece was completely ruined.